and then contrast it with great legends, Peter Gabriel, who fits into that bracket beautifully. It's because, it's welcome to the show. This is a fantastic orchestra you have here, fantastic sound. Although it has meant we've pushed the whole studio around. Maybe the viewers won't notice that, but everything has changed.
Well,
in here.
we appreciate that.
Well, no, we appreciate the sound of it. Now, the record is great. It's a beautiful record. But the sleeve, I'm not sure what... I looked at the sleeve, I liked it, but I wasn't sure what it was.
It's a cell on a pin, but it's called New Blood, so we were looking for bloody type things.
So that's a bloody... So that's a blood cell sort of thing,
it
magnified.
Is.
Like
Yeah.
it's under a microscope type
It is, yeah.
Great, that's answered a lot of questions.
Good.
I hope that, yes, I didn't want you to drop any veil of mystery, but I was just sort of rather interested in our... And what made you decide to make a record with an orchestra rather than you've done things on, solo before? What was your thinking?
Well, it sort of fell out of the back of the last project, which was this songwriters exchange idea, and we did that with orchestra. And when we came to tour, and I realised I didn't have enough material just with the scratch my back stuff, so we started doing mine. And, this wonderful arranger, John Metcalf, and I really loved the way things were going and thought, OK, well, let's make it a record, and that's what it is.
And you've been touring with this vast number of people.
Yeah, it's been fantastic. It was scary at first.
Yes, I mean, I have a big band of, like, whatever it is, 22 people, but you've got sort of 50 people or something.
Something like that.
What are the advantages and the disadvantages of having so many people?
Well, size isn't everything, but...
No.
But it does count for something. Yes. And no, it's amazing to be in front of so many brilliant players, and there's this huge live noise being generated.
Yeah. What was the can you remember the first gig you ever did?
I was as a drummer in a pretty bad jazz band. Yeah.
When you first started playing, who did you want to be when you grew up, if you see what I mean?
Oh, well, Otis Redding was my hero, and then people like the Who and the Beatles, but soul and R&B I think were the first thing to sort of kick me off.
Now we've got a bit of footage because you are in this corner of the room.
Yeah.
So we haven't
Here we go.
We haven't got you with your first. No, but we haven't got you with your first jazz band performance. What were you, age sort of 12 or something?
Yeah.
14 years. Yeah. We
it.
don't have that. But what we do have is a complete contrast to this. Instead of you with a vast orchestra, we've got you completely solo from about 1979.
All right.
Lord, here comes the flood. We'll say goodbye to flesh and blood. If again the seas are silent and any still alive, it'll be those who gave their island to survive. Drink up, dreamers, you're running dry.
Haven't changed at all.
No. Although, I could hear elements of Otis Redding in your voice.
Oh.
It's the same register or something. But once you said you liked him, I suddenly could hear something of that in it.
He was like the sun coming out. I saw him live in London in '67. Best gig ever.
What's the next thing you're going to play for us?
It's a song called San Jacinto. This is sort of Native America meets American culture, and it was from a story told to me by a porter in a hotel in the Midwest who had been an Apache brave, and it's a long story. I won't do it now.
It is good, but he just told you this. What we were sort of bumped into it.
It sort of started the story rolling, and then a few other things were thrown in. Yeah, his apartment was burning down at the time.
But he took the time to talk to you?
No, I took the time to drive him to his apartment,
Oh.
and we got talking afterwards.
I mean, I don't want to go on about this, but are you saying, because I was about to finish this interview, you saying, a fellow said to you, quick, help me, my apartment's burning down, can you drive me to you? Is this what happened?
This is what happened, pretty much. He was not worried at all about his possessions burning, but he was worried about his little cat, which actually survived. Oh. But then, yeah, I'm sure you don't have time for this, but it's a long story. I'll tell you afterwards.
Not only a genius, but a saint, saving all these people. Amazing. Thank you, saint and genius, Peter Gabriel. Fantastic orchestra.